Right guys, welcome. Hi. Hello. Thanks all for joining. As you know, I'm Vicky. I do the body therapy here and the wellness coordinating. And just want to make sure everyone can see me. There we go. Yeah, just about. So, welcome to intro meditation. So the reason that we started doing this extra class was because, well, what I do is I love to help people connect to their bodies, their breath. I think generally a lot of people are very disconnected from themselves and their body. You know, we tend to be looking outside of ourselves for the answers, the solutions, the experiences, but we can have it all inside. And part of that process and what I do in my body therapy is working deep with the fascia. And the fascia is the connective tissue in the body, but it also holds the stories of the body. And, you know, we can generally in life hold on to things. Hello, hi. We generally, it's very normal for us to hold on to things in life, in our minds, in our bodies, and I help people sort of connect to that and help them release. And part of that process is on the table, but also through the breath work during the process and through meditation. And I was finding that after a session, you know, I'd have those kind of questions. Okay, well, what can I do moving forward now that I know a bit more about myself and my body? How can I sort of take that a little bit further? And I realized that part of my journey has been breath work, mindfulness, and it's just completely changed me for the better. I was a very different person 10 years ago. And honestly, I kind of think, I used to think, God, if I can do this, anyone can do this, because I was, yeah, in a very challenging place in my life. And don't know, I guess I just feel like the breath work and the mindfulness has made me realize how I can fill my cup and not just fill it, but let it overflow. And if I can look in the mirror and tell myself, I love you, and like look into my eyes, that for me was everything the first time I was able to do that. And I genuinely felt like if I can do this, I want to share this with the world and show people that it's possible. Which is such a deep and profound thing, which I don't share often actually. But thanks. So the breath work and the meditation, it's like, well, I guess people sort of ask, like, you know, why do I do it? And how do I start? And that's why this is an introduction. It's not about sitting here and trying to find peace for an hour, you know. And that can be part of the process of why maybe sometimes people don't want to do meditation, because they have this preconceived idea of people seeing yogis like sitting in like lotus pose, and it's like, you know, no, that's not what meditation is. Meditation is whatever you want it to be. It's finding that stillness and that peace inside. And maybe that for you is just sitting in the morning with your cold glass of water or your cup of coffee or whatever, just taking a moment for yourself after you've woken up, or it's taking a stroll in the forest, or walking on the beach, or taking a swim. Meditation doesn't have to be sitting still and not moving. There's certainly a certain amount of stillness you find inside, but you can be lying down, you can be walking, you can be listening to music, you can be listening to a mantra, frequencies, guided stuff. There's so much out there. And again, maybe that is also the intimidating part. It's like, where do I start? It's one of those things I say to people that it's like, well, when you decide, cool, I want to get fit, like I want to look after my physical body, where do you start? You know, you walk into a gym and it can be super overwhelming. There's like people everywhere, machines, and it's like, where do I begin? But maybe that's not for you. Maybe you rather take the classes at the gym, or maybe you prefer to have a coach. Maybe you want to surf, maybe you want to do yoga, you know, maybe you're a runner. That's the same way you can look at meditation. There's so much out there. Try and test things. If you're ready to start, you're ready to start. You know, a lot of people might say, well, I don't have the time. You will find the time if you want to have the time. That's as simple as it. I'm not here to tell you must meditate. I'm here to offer you choices and options, and then take from it what you will. Yeah. So, why do we meditate? Well, it brings you into a state of right here, right now. This moment is the only moment that exists. Right? So we think about what's coming in the future. Will I get that job? Will I meet that person? Will I earn this money? You know, the future doesn't exist. It's now, later on. It's that simple. It doesn't exist. And we spend so much time worrying about it, but why? For something that doesn't exist yet? When this moment right here exists and it's actually perfect? And all the stuff that's happened to us. The family problems, the money, the breakups, whatever. We've all been through it. We will go through more. I promise you. It will happen. But when we're not living in the right now, we're behind and we're forward, behind, forward, behind, forward. When you come into right here, right now, you can know that right now is actually perfect. Even if you're currently going through something, you can come into this space through mindfulness of being like, well, actually, thank gosh that all that stuff happened to me, because if I hadn't had that stuff happen, I wouldn't be sat here, right now. Older, stronger, wiser. You can choose to come at it from that perspective, come from a space of gratitude, where you realize, well, I'm so glad that that breakup happened, because then I wouldn't have maybe traveled solo and got this new job or met this new person or really discovered more about myself. You know, if I hadn't had that stuff with my family, I would now know, okay, this is who maybe I do or don't want to be for my family now. All of that stuff. It's actually, every challenge is a beautiful opportunity, and coming to the mindfulness, shift that perspective, where you can be that person of like, gosh, I'm really happy I had that accident or whatever, because it's made me grow through those things, not go through those things. And that's exactly what meditation does. It starts to make you listen to what's going on in here, and just understand that we're not our thoughts, we're the ones that's listening, and we're not our emotions, we're the ones experiencing the emotions. So it's about being mindful, and it's not like turning it off, it's just being aware, like, do I choose to react or respond to what's happened? Do I come to respond from a place of responsibility, be mindful about how I'm, you know, it's, I think I spoke to someone here before about, like, you know, maybe you're stuck in traffic and someone like cuts you off and they're driving like crazy, and you can be like, oh, swearing, oh, whatever. Or here's another perspective. Maybe this guy's like rushing to the hospital because his wife's been in an accident and he's trying to get there in time. You don't know the story, right? But either way, whether you know or don't know the story, you can choose to respond in a different way. So it's just kind of a little example. So the mindfulness takes us sort of out of the head, and into the heart. So we create what we call heart and mind coherence, which is something that we'll be practicing here. So with the meditation, we're going to do two little examples of meditation, one sitting and one lying down. And I also like to do a little bit of breath work. Again, it will just be little snippets of it. We're going to do two, one like a stimulating one and one sort of more relaxing, tapping into our parasympathetic. And just to touch on the breath work side, breath work in itself is a kind of meditation. And it doesn't, again, need to be 45 minutes of breath work. It can be a short minute or two. It's just being mindful of how you breathe. And the reason why we do breath work is because it helps us regulate our nervous system. However you're breathing, your body will respond. Nervous. You get a fright, suck in the air, right? What happens when you relax? Long, steady, smooth breaths. Breathing deep. We breathe quite shallow a lot of the time. So the other thing is that because I want to give you a little bit of example of how we can fluctuate with the breath, we will do one that will be sort of a balancing oceanic breath, but we're also going to do something that's called brain breath, which is, I'll tell you a bit more about later, but it's a very stimulating breath. So in the same way that you can calm your system down, so say if you're about to panic about something, maybe you're in the water, for whatever reason, in the same way you can regulate your system. If say you're feeling a bit heavy or a bit low and you don't want to reach for that Red Bull or that cup of coffee at 3 in the afternoon, 4 in the afternoon, you can use breathwork to stimulate yourself and move that energy around. And instead of reaching for the outside sources, you can find it inside. We have been taught so much that to look outside the window, but we should be looking in the mirror always. Because we are the solution, we are the creator. We create our dreams, we create our problems. No one judges us more than we judge ourselves. Okay, spiel over. All right, so I've got, type is this now? Yeah, I'm gonna pass this around. So I've got some lavender here. I like to use sound, sensation, smell. Lavender, I'm gonna just ask you to put it on your wrist, rub it and pass it along. Okay. Pass the parcel. Just give it a nice smell. Sometimes people put it in their hands. I generally prefer not to because I'm a face toucher. But yeah, on the wrist is good. The next one definitely not because it's a more lemongrass one. And that lavender, if you're ever having trouble sleeping or you're feeling a bit anxious, it's great. I put a little bit of drop on my pillow at nighttime. It's a really calming effect. So if you ever find that you are feeling a little bit anxious or overwhelmed, it's a really good way to calm down. So you can even just sit and just smell your wrist and just really be in your body. The first meditation that we're going to do is going to be a sitting one. And I've got eye masks because it's super bright here. So I'm going to say we sit in a comfortable position. So my variation of a comfortable seat, which might be different from yours, is to sit with my legs crossed. And what I generally tend to say is, so we want to have an elevated spine when we're meditating. When we sit down normally, in my example of what normal is to me, we have a slightly rounded spine. So by sitting on a bolster or a block, you naturally then elevate your spine. So you want to lift your hips slightly higher than your knees. If anyone wants another bolster, you're welcome to grab one, by the way. If you prefer to have your legs long, that's so fine as well. Be comfortable, right? So find your variation. What I will say is that, so there's lots of different things we can do with the hands. We call them mudras, which we won't complicate it, but I like to just tell people one thing to be mindful of. Placing your hands down on your body, you're connecting to your body, you're grounding down. So if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, it's a really great way to just connect, physically touch the body. Some people like to put their hands on their heart. And alternatively, placing your hands up, facing and placing. I did this morning with yoga. Palms facing up is like a receiving gesture. Yeah, it's really like, maybe you have a question to ask, you need some guidance from whatever your background belief system is. And that's what I'm going to say. So in this one, I'm going to invite you to have your hands facing up, obviously. Your practice, you choose. So yeah, everyone has eye masks. If you want to put your eye mask on, we're going to ground down and do a heart-mind coherence meditation. So the heart-mind coherence is really about connecting the brain and the heart. And so when we are leading with the brain and we're overthinking, we're really stepping out of our intuition. And when the heart feels overwhelmed, you're kind of going full throttle without specific direction. So to find heart and mind coherence is putting you in a state of stillness and quiet where the mind starts to calm and starts to listen. And then the heart starts to feel safe enough to speak. And then that's when you create the synergy where of your electric field of the mind to the magnetic field of your heart, creating this beautiful electromagnetic frequency, stepping into our elevated emotions. I think I was speaking to someone last night about this, stepping into your joy, your gratitude, love, whatever that sensation is, and letting that expand your frequency. You know, what happens when you feel good? You feel that expansion of your chest. You feel that burst of joy. I mean, that is an expression, literally. That burst of joy is that expansion of your field, your aura field, your energy field. And that's what we're aiming for. We're aiming for finding the stillness and clarity, stepping into that elevated emotion and letting that expand. Because your thoughts become your emotions, and your emotions become your vibration, and your vibration is then a magnet, right? And that magnet either repels or draws it in. So with that in mind, think about, or be mindful, I should say, about what you're thinking about, because you will draw it in. If you're in a relationship and you're saying out loud that you're happy, but inside you're not, that's the truth. The heart, the electromagnetic field knows. Energy is the only language the universe understands. So speak your truth inside and let it come outside. So I want us all to just take a nice long deep breath in for 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the mouth, just arrive. So ground yourself down, feel your sit bones rooting you down. Find length in your spine. Soften the shoulders. Just notice how you're feeling right now. I want you to take your internal gaze outside and just notice the space around you. Really tap into the space, maybe the sounds. Hone in on things. Sounds of the waterfall cascading into the pond. Sounds of nature, the wind. Maybe the music. Starting to do 3-part yogic breath to ground ourselves into our body. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to breathe for 3, 2, 1 into the stomach. Exhale through the stomach. Inhale into the stomach and the middle chest. Exhale, middle chest, stomach. Inhale, stomach, middle chest, upper chest. Exhale, upper chest, middle, stomach. Follow this wave, stomach, middle, upper. Exhale, upper, middle, stomach. Continue. Inviting your awareness in with every inhale. Releasing, softening with every exhale. Just continue, and maybe as you're breathing, you'll notice something in the body. Sensations or emotions. I want you to take another deep breath through your nose. And now exhale through the mouth. Let yourself just settle into the stillness. And bring your awareness to the top of your head, the realm of your mind. Imagine there's a soft light there, luminous and pure, representing thought, representing perception. Observe its movement, the waves, the streams, the energy, the flow. Now allow that light to start to slowly melt down. Downward through the forehead, the temples, the jaw, the throat, into the heart space. Let it arrive. And as it lands, let your heart feel that expansion. Feel that expansion with each breath. Allow that light to glow in your chest. Maybe it's a color or a temperature or a texture. Feel into that sensation. And let that energy radiate outward into the space around you. As your breath steadies, just imagine your brain and your heart synchronizing. Like two instruments tuning into each other. The mind softens and the intelligence of the heart opens. Invite in your elevated emotion. Maybe that's gratitude or joy or love. My favorite is always gratitude, because I just think there's always something to be grateful for, right? The fact that you woke up today, you took a breath and you're alive, wow. So grateful to have a life, to be alive, to be. And gratitude has this way of just making everything you have into enough and even more. It allows that abundance to flow. Turns a stranger into a friend, and a house into a home, and a meal into a feast. So really, I want you to feel that elevated emotion in your heart and let it radiate. Imagine that there is a golden thread in between your heart and your head. So that's your connection. That's your mind-heart connection. That's the coherence. Breathe into that sensation. Breathe deeply into it. If the mind wanders, that's okay. Just use your breath to anchor you back down into your body. Be compassionate, be soft. slowly come back into your bodies. Take a nice long deep inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Exhale through the mouth. When you're ready, you can take your eye masks off. Just welcome back. Now, when you take the eye mask off, you realize why you had the eye mask on, right? So that's a simple exercise to ground you down and just to take you out of here and into here and find that connection. From there, once you've stepped into your heart and felt that connection to both, maybe that's when you want to ask a question, find the guidance that you need, because that's when you're in your place of stillness and coherence. As I said, you know, when the mind is moving and going all the time, which we're so used to it doing that in this sort of day and age, it's hard to see the wood through the trees. So it's great to sort of step out of your body a bit. So I like to sort of take myself out, turn my attention to the surroundings, and then draw myself back in, and then start here and move down into the heart. Sometimes they say it's the longest journey to move from here to here. We're stuck here so much. And the heart is our center. It's that electromagnetic frequency. It's the truth. It's our instinct. And you know, when we find ourselves in a state of overthinking all the time, it's because we're not listening to the truth of what we really know. We're denying our truth. So the overthinking is not listening to the intuition. We've all done it. Something to think about, maybe. So anyway, that was a little grounding exercise. Just so you know, after this session, if anyone needs instructions for anything that I do, want me to share anything, or want to talk to me privately, I'm so happy to help in any way. Because this is, like I said, just an intro, and there's so much depth I can go into, but the whole point is to make this bite-sized so that you guys not only are going to have a nice experience, but you can take this with you so that you're not, you know, you're going back to real life, but this can be your real life. It's not just a great holiday. It's like, how can I take this information and expand myself and my awareness, my wellness, my well-being, you know? Okay, so next is, we're gonna do oceanic breath. Okay. Oceanic breath is just a great way to calm into the nervous system. There's so many different breath works that you can do. And well, just in keeping with, you know, the water theme, and I love working with water anyway, but oceanic breath, we also call it in yoga, we call it ujjayi breathing. So anyone who does yoga might be familiar with this already. So I'm going to stand up actually so people can see me. So oceanic breath, essentially, I'm just going to do it now, is a restriction of the throat. You're breathing into and restricts the air coming in, but it also helps you elongate the breath in and elongate the breath out. So the actual sound is Can you hear me at the back? Yeah. So it doesn't have to be that loud, but I'm just trying to project without projecting. So the way we do it just to practice is I want you to take a normal breath in and get your hand. So as if you're going to steam up a mirror, take your hand in front of you. Do it one more time. Inhale. So restrict it on the inhale now. Now close the mouth. Exhale. So you're doing the same thing, but with the mouth closed. Inhale. Yes. It's okay if you feel silly. See some of you smiling at me. So, oceanic breath, we do a count of 5 in, 2 hold, 5 out. So imagine like the waves of brushing up against the shore. Inhale, exhale. I'll do it this way. Inhale, yeah. Exhale. I'm even going to put some ocean sounds on for us. So calming us into a state, getting us into a state of calm and peace. And it's just so simple. So you can put your eye mask on if you want. I'm just going to get the music for us. Again, it's just nice because it's super bright. Whenever I meditate in the day, I always have it on because your eyes are closed, but the light can be so distracting, and it just helps us get into. Would you like some water? I've got some more here if you want. We've only got a tiny bit. You're welcome to help yourself. It's fresh. I promise I haven't got germs. Close your eyes down. Yeah. So, whether you're able to sit on the beach or you can find on Spotify oceanic sounds, you can use this as your rhythm. Just take a moment to settle. With every practice, it's nice to take a nice deep breath in and breath out just to arrive, because every moment is different, so let's do it together. Inhale. Exhale. Getting comfortable. Allow yourself to be in a position that's sustainable for you to avoid all the fidgeting and things. So, like I said, this is about how you feel. So if you think sitting here right now, you're not comfortable and you'd rather lie down or you'd rather prop up against something, you can do. We will be going into a lying down meditation after this. So get yourselves comfortable. I'm going to wait for everyone to settle so we can start. Closing your eyes down. When you're ready. Okay, let's settle again. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold a breath. Exhale through the mouth. Starting the count now. Inhale for 5. Constrict the throat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4. Mouth is closed. 3, 2, 1. Ujjayi breathing. Oceanic. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your time. 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep breathing like this. Make sure you're doing it with the mouth closed. Constrict the throat. Follow the wave of the breath deep into the body, all the way down to the toes. With every inhale, you're inviting in your awareness, opportunity to soften as you exhale and release. This breath has a real calming effect, and yet at the same time, it builds an internal fire. So the yogis do this when they're doing the physical practice of yoga, to maintain steadiness and smoothness of the breath, while softening into some very strong poses and building a fire at the same time. Keep breathing. This breath balances your throat chakra. It opens up the energy field in your throat. Allows you to speak up. And bring you into a state of mindfulness of the words that you choose to use in your life. Stay with your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tune into your heart. And when you're ready, you can slowly start to come back. You can slowly take off your eye mask. And welcome back. So it's a very simple technique to do. Connecting to the wave of your breath, the wave of energy in life, the waves of the ocean. Everything in life is a wave. There's no angles. Angles have been created by human beings. In nature, there's no angles. It's all waves and curves. Energy is a frequency, right? Up and down, a curve. And so that's the breath you want to follow, this smooth flow. You know, you can imagine it's the wind through the trees or the current in the ocean, whatever it is. See, everyone's very comfortable. Well, you'll be happy to know the next one's lying down, so as you are. So what I will just mention with the lying down one, we do a light body activation meditation. So what I would say is with your bolster, place it underneath your thighs, close up to your glutes. It's a really nice way to alleviate any pressure on the back, like so. Because I find that when you use a pillow under your head, you kind of lift the head a little bit, and there's a little bit of constriction in the throat. It's quite nice if you're at home, if you really feel like you need something, like use a travel pillow to support your head rolling around, because that way you're kind of supporting it without lifting it. So yeah, I'm going to invite you to put your eye mask on here. And maybe you want to give your wrists a little smell again, just connecting to the sensation. And this light body activation is a beautiful way to tap into the truth of who we all are, the light inside all of us, the connection we have as beings, energetic beings. And you know, I use my terminology as sort of light source, whatever, but for you, maybe you use God, Buddha, Allah, whatever it is, it's all the same. So please feel free to translate that, whatever resonates with you the most. I want us to take a nice deep breath in through the nose for 3, 2, 1, and exhale through the mouth, just arrive. Already noticing how the energy of the room and yourselves has shifted. Arms are by your side, palms facing up. Just really relax the glutes. And see if you can allow yourself to just be, noticing the urge to fidget, to move. What happens is that when we've been in a state of flight or flight for so long, the body and the mind gets uncomfortable with sitting still. We're always finding a distraction. And that's something also to be mindful of, because the magic happens in the stillness. We're so used to the social media, the distractions on TV, everything around us. It's become so challenging to just be still. And that's okay. Be aware of that challenge. Use that as your growing tool. Draw your attention to the space around you as we start the meditation. And doing a full body scan, starting at the tips of the toes. So as hone in your internal gaze right to the ends of your feet, to the toes. Breathe in your awareness, inhale. And exhale, soften. And every time you breathe in, I want you to invite your awareness in. And with every exhale, you're going to soften that body part, every molecule, every atom, everything in the body. So inhale, breathing into the foot and the ankle. Exhale, softening into the calf and the shin. Breathing up the legs past the knees. Softening into the thighs, the hamstrings. Breathe into the glutes. And as you breathe, maybe you're scanning and you notice sensations. And that's okay, just be aware of it, let it go, you don't have to attach to it. Breathing through the groin and the glutes, the lower back, softening through the abdomen, intestine, up the stomach. Breathing into the side body, into the rib cage, the lower back, the middle back. Moving up the torso, breathe into your heart space, into your chest. Imagine you have nostrils on your chest, feel that expansion. Breathe directly into your chest. Exhale, soften into the shoulders. Breathing down the arms, the wrists, the palms, the fingers. Softening into the thumbs and moving up the arms again. Breathe into your shoulders. Soften into your neck, your throat. Notice your jaw. Release your jaw. Notice where you're holding your tongue, maybe even lick your lips. Soften your cheeks, the muscles around your eyes, your eye sockets, your forehead. Breathing past the ears, around the back of the head, all the way deep. Inhale into the crown of your head. Exhale, soften. And in your mind's eye, I want you to now see the light that is ever present around you. Notice the softness of this light as it gently touches your skin, your feet, your legs. Notice it gently dancing around your torso and your chest, your arms, caressing your hands, your shoulders, lightly touching your face and your head. Just sense it as it makes delicate contact with your whole body, all around you. Sense it and breathe as you feel it around your entire body. It might be cool or it might be warm. What color is it? Open up your sensorium to really feel it. Open yourself up. Deep breath in. Exhale. Now open up your awareness to the light that you are. Sense that pillar of light that's shining directly above your heart space, shining down, penetrating into your heart, into your being, into your body. Call in that sacred energy. Let it pour in. Let that light shine through. That light you're inviting in is your purest and highest self. It's the greatest intention for your human life. Allow it to expand through your entire body, through your torso, through your chest, through your legs, into your arms, your fingers. Feel it. So there's no room for anything else but love and light. Let it penetrate the darkest corners. Let it unravel any stories, anything you're holding on to that doesn't serve you. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Let the power of your light shine so bright. There is no room for the shadow. There's no room for the darkness. And let it burst out of you. So you are just a shining star. Let the light be almost beautifully blinding. Radiate that love light body. Feel that expansion. Feel it resonating from your chest. Allowing your vibration to expand and increase. Together as a collective. Slowly start to come back into your bodies. Take a deep breath in, draw your attention to your toes, to your hands. You can wiggle them if you like. Maybe take your arms up above your head if you want and give yourself a nice big stretch. Gently rolling over onto your right side into the fetal position. Fetal position. This position is the position we are created in. So with awareness and mindfulness now, as you press yourself up, maybe invite in a state of rebirth and awareness. Invite you to sit up in a comfortable seat with your hands at your heart center. Just taking a moment to acknowledge the beautiful shining light that you are, that each and every one of you are. Knowing that no matter what, no matter where we come from, our age, our gender, our race, our background, everything, we are all connected and we are all light. We are more connected than we could ever be different. Namaste. Welcome back. So that's a light activation meditation. I get quite emotional doing it. It's really great because it just, I feel like it really allows us to see who we really are. Because we are all love, and there's just so much stuff in life that we all go through. And we give ourselves such a hard time, you know? And for what, you know? Because we are just, the truth is we are all love. And it's sad that we allow ourselves to suffer so much. So, the more you can fill your cup up, the more you can let it overflow, the more you can share that love from a genuine space for other people, not just to people please, but to be fully present. Okay. So, we're gonna do a brain breath now. This is a lemongrass, so it's very stimulating and activating. So I would advise not putting your hands. So on the wrist, overlapping the lavender. So we're going to stimulate ourselves now, because I know everyone comes up. Please pass the parcel. Do I have that? Who's the lavender? Oh, no. Give it a nice smell. And we are, thank you so much. And then we're going to do this sitting. So everyone get comfortable on your block, please, or your bolster. So brain breath. We're gonna wake you up. I used to do this, what we just did at the end, and everyone would just like roll up the hill. So this is last now to bring us all back into the body. So brain breath, it's really, really cool. As soon as I learned this, I was like, I'm teaching this. And I just love it so much. So when we're tired, when we're lethargic, when we have a meeting, a project, got to see someone, a friend or whatever, and we're like, oh, I'm so tired, I can't be bothered. That kind of thing. This is excellent. You know, we're so used to like reaching for the coffee or whatever. I think I said this earlier. But we can use the breath to stimulate. So like the Oceanic breath we did is to calm us down, and this is to move the stagnant energy. So it's one of the 10 Tibetan breaths. And from a sort of scientific point of view, essentially what it does, it stimulates the cerebral fluid from the base of the spine up the spine to the back of the medulla. And they've done tests to show actually that if you do this on a regular basis, it helps if you're having any issues with memory loss. This improves. Not improves your memory loss, improves your connection to getting memories. This makes you forget everything. So, and it's just super stimulating, and you'll see when we do it. So, I'm going to demonstrate. Please don't do it with me yet. It's important that you follow the instructions here. So, what we'll be doing, we're sitting comfortably, hands up or down, doesn't matter. And then I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and you drop the chin down. The first breath, got a blocked nose now. The first breath, inhale through the nose, lift the chin rapidly. Inhale, straight up, with all the snot. And then exhale through the mouth, chin comes down. The pace is as follows. Please don't do it yet. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. That's the pace. Excuse me. If anyone has blocked nose, I have tissues at the back, by the way. So, using what you learned with Marcel, right, with the integration of including in your diaphragm and your muscles, you really want to, because we're not doing this, we're not whiplashing our head back, and we're not moving the spine. It is simply this, but rapid. So you really want to engage. So you're not just pulling through with the nostrils. You feel like you're really drawing it in with your diaphragm. Okay, and exhale. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth like a straw. Okay, we do that 7 times. So it goes as follows: 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale. Don't do it yet. Sorry. Wait. So inhale. I know, it's so keen. Love it. I love the enthusiasm. Okay, inhale, exhale. That's 1. So inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. We do it 7 times. I will count with you. So I'll be like, number 6, final one, 7. Inhale, exhale, blow it out. Then it's slowly, and your eyes are closed here. Inhale for 3, 2, 1, and level out your chin. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding. Exhale, release. That's 1 round. 7 rounds of 7. Okay, 49 breaths. Lucky enough. It goes so quick. Now, so it's very powerful. It's very normal to feel dizzy. Very normal. You might have tingling in the hands or the face, numbness, hot, cold. You might have psychedelic colors. People do this for a stimulating effect. Know that you are 100% safe when you do this. You are gonna feel different. If you can stay with it, please do. It is quite a really amazing, profound experience if you stay with it. But, of course, it's your life, your body, your breath. Do what you want. And if you're not comfortable, open your eyes. I'm not gonna judge. If you decide you don't wanna participate, please, there's zero judgment here. You do what you feel. It's normal to feel dizzy. I'm just gonna give you that heads up, okay? So, now, is that clear, all the instructions? So in between the 7, we're gonna hold. You keep your eyes closed if you can, please. We'll be in the body, and then I'll say round number 2, and we'll go again. Crystal, chin comes down, 3, 2, 1, and it will be inhale, exhale, 7. Inhale, 3, 2, 1, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Crystal? Thumbs up, everyone. I want to see it. Acknowledgement. Right, great, okay. So take a deep breath in, close your eyes, settle. Exhale through the mouth. Chin comes down, prepare. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Soften the shoulders, exhale. Number 6, inhale, exhale. 7, final one, exhale. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Soften the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Be with it. Stuff might start to happen very quickly, or it might take some time. Come at yourself with compassion. Don't have any expectation, just be. Second round, chin comes down. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, beautiful. Inhale, exhale, stronger. Inhale, yes, exhale. Inhale, exhale, beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Number 6, inhale, exhale. Final one, 7. Exhale, inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold, 5. Soften shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Release. Be in the body. Just notice. Round number 3, chin comes down. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Make it count. Inhale, yes, exhale, lovely. Inhale, exhale, inhale, 5, exhale, inhale, exhale. Final one, 7. Exhale, slowly inhale. 3, 2, 1. 5, 2, 1. Ooh, doing so well. Really loving the focus. Okay, chin comes down, prepare. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, wonderful. Inhale, exhale, mind the whiplash. Inhale, exhale, lovely. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Engage your muscles. Inhale, exhale. Yes, 7. Exhale, lovely. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 1. Release. Doing so well, guys. Round number 5. Chin comes down. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Mind the way, rush. Inhale, exhale, not just the spine. Exhale, 6, exhale, 7, final 1, exhale. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 2, 1. Release. Soften your expectations, soften your mind. Allow yourself to just be fully present in your body right here, right now. Just 2 more rounds, that's it. And we're just breathing, connecting. Chin comes down. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, wonderful. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Suck it in, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale. Final 1. Exhale. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 2, 1. Release. Final 1, 7 more breaths, that's it. So make every breath count. Be in this experience for yourselves. Chin comes down. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Out the mouth, exhale, inhale, exhale. Final 1, 7. Exhale, inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. When you're ready, welcome back. Open your eyes. Nice. Curious sensations, anyone? Anyone want to share? Tingling, any tingling? Tingling your chest? Anyone else?
My legs.
Your legs? Okay, lovely. Any visuals? I'm curious to know. Anyone saw any colors? Colors, plural, like a kaleidoscope. Or, cool. Hot and cold? Any restrictions? Any emotion? It's always good to know, because it really brings that stuff up. It's, scientifically we say it's moving the cerebral fluid, in other ways we say it's stimulating the kundalini energy from the base of the spine. So it's really awakening that stuff that's in the root chakra, it's in the base of our energy centers, and we all have them, whatever your terminology is, they do exist. The base ones are really connected to frustrations and fears and things of safety, feelings of safety. So it starts to shimmy that energy up and out. So I just think it's a great thing to do. It's one of those things I feel so awake when I've done it. I feel like my eyes are so clean, like I've just wiped all the Vaseline from my eyes. See so much clarity. What a beautiful view to have clarity of, right? And that's it. It's called brain breath. Again, if anyone has, does anyone have any questions now?
Brain or brain?
Brain breath. yeah, one of the 10 Tibetan breaths. If anyone wants instructions on it or anything like that, please just come and ask me. I'm happy to share. And that's it. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating. Have a great day. Thank you.